Hey, here we start with daily charges. I want to give a quick update. And as we can see, most of the chart they have a similar movement, and even what we can see here, we had for the XRP and Bitcoin and even Dogecoin. All right. Now, as I mentioned, we can expect this one turn to a correction relative to what we have here, and for the next drop, and if it's happened with the breakout of the 73, even we can look for the 65. All right. Then, if anyone wants to look for buy within this range, they have to be quite careful. We can expect this one to give us a next drop, but we are not looking for sell, we're looking for buy. Right now, the question is whether we can look for this one as a flat, as a one, two, three. Then from there, we want to see whether we can look for continuation or this one can turn to a correction relative to what we have here for the next drop. All right. Then, first of all, we can expect this one to give us one more drop, at least 73 cent. All right. Then if anyone wants to look for buy, they have to be quite careful. Then if anyone wants to look for buy from here for then by considering this one as a flat for one move up, all right, then they should look for the trade based on 1 hour chart, and they should know that what they're looking for is within this range in relative to what we have here as a three wave. Okay, that means they should know how to manage if it doesn't move in our direction, because as I mentioned, in the bigger picture, we can expect this one to be in relative to what we have here. All right. In the short term, that means any opportunity for buy within this one will be as a short term. And in the bigger picture, we need to be aware of this possibility. Then how we can look for trade based on daily chart, I don't see any trade setup. And if you move to forward chart, similar explanation. Now the question is, any opportunity for buy from here based on 1 hour chart, we have to see the breakout of the stop. That means we have to see the breakout of the 1.03. Okay. If not, we shouldn't keep the trade. And based on forward chart, I don't see any trade setup. But if you move to 1 hour chart, this is what we have. All right. Whether we should look for this one as a flag, if anyone wants to look for buy from here, their stop loss at least should be below here. And we want to see the breakout of this stop, which I explained based on forward chart, which is 1.03, because we can expect to see one move up, then the price drop. That's why whoever get the trade for buy from here, we have to see the breakout of 1.03 as a sharp move. Okay, then the only option is to put their entry above, either above here or here. Then they should consider whether they want to keep the trade or not. That's mean as long as they get into the trade, they have to, within the first or second hour, if there is a breakout of 1.03, they keep the trade. But if not, they should take out the trade. Or at least if they want to keep the trade, if, as I mentioned, if they can move their stop loss to break even. That's why looking for buy from here is not really a good idea, but we can take the trade. At least the traders, they should know how to manage it if it doesn't move in their direction. Because what I explained based on daily chart, we can consider this one in relative to what we have here. We have to be aware of this one. That's mean any opportunity for buy within this range in the bigger picture, we should know that maybe the price drop to 73 or even 65 cent. Then any trade setup based on 1 hour chart, we can look for a trade, but it's not a really good trade setup. All right. And if we move to the monthly chart, we have to see the breakout of 1.35. Okay, because since the price was within here, we have been looking to see the breakout of 1.35. The price almost tagged, but there was no breakout, because one with the breakout of 1.35, then we can look for 1.63 following by 2, and then all time high. And if I move to weekly chart, similar explanation as what I explained based on daily chart. Anyway, the only thing is to make it very simple, any opportunity for buy, we'll take it, and we are trading within this range. That means it's a short-term trade setup. All right. And for me, if I move to 1 hour chart, I'm not really interested in this trade setup. But if anyone wants to look for buy from here, they should know how to manage if it doesn't move in their direction, and we have to see the breakout of 1.03 as a sharp move. If there is a breakout, they keep the trade. If not, within the first 2 hours, we see there is no breakout, they should take out the trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.